Hey everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl Jada.
And I'm Lala. So nice to see your face. How you doing?
I am okay, so let me backtrack. I got my wisdom tooth taken out like a week from this past Friday. So I'm
Girl.
still recovering. But I'm feeling way better than I did last week. Last week was a struggle because I love to eat. I love food. So I was up here eating and cutting things up like Liam. Me and Liam was eating like each other. He was eating his crackers. I was eating my food, putting a little bit in my mouth because it was so hard to eat. And this was my last wisdom tooth. All the other ones are already out. They've been out for some time. And this was the Lone Ranger. And it's given me
Wow.
so much pain. I'm still a little swollen. So nobody hit me, y'all. I promise. It's just where she took my tooth out. So it's gotten better because it was really bad on Monday. Monday, it was horrible. And I had to work. So talking, and I just was like, okay, I'm super, 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 super over this. And
Oh,
but I'm feeling better. I'm able to eat a little bit more, which is nice. I'm happy about that. And how are you doing? How are the babies doing? How's everyone?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I have to say, I would not think that you had any kind of procedure. You just look
Aw,
wonderful.
thank
In
you.
terms of the babies, they're doing much better.
Good.
Thank you. So happy about that. Unfortunately, Viva has a pump that she has to use twice a day still, but in terms of like her coming about, the cough, the congestion, that has subsided. So thankfully she's doing good. And
Right.
Liam. Liam is being Liam. He is in everything. It's funny. I read an article the other day that said children get into things because that's their way of learning, which I know is accurate. Babies,
Right.
that's how they're learning. They're exploring, they're
Right.
seeing everything.
Right.
And when we constantly tell them no all day,
Right.
it trains their brain to believe that they can or should not be exploring. And explorative learning is really their how do I say their foundational learnings.
Right.
So I'm trying to be more conscientious and not always tell him no, just redirect them, pick him up and move him elsewhere, even though he goes right back to doing what I don't want him to do.
That's Liam.
So his latest thing is he's climbing up on the couch, and I'm afraid because his balance is not at 100,
Right.
so he can get up there, but then like I'm nervous that if I let him go up there and he gets up there when I'm not around, which I'm always around, but you have to use the restroom or you have to grab something off the stove. It's my
Right.
concern that he'll get up there, lose his balance and fall and hurt himself, or worse yet, flip over the couch or make the picture fall over my couch. So I'm like, little boy, please just stay on the floor. But I tell you what, I am missing Nelly. I know that, due to
Yes.
technical difficulties, we
We
all
all
go
have
through it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to let everyone know, Nelly is okay. She unfortunately is just facing some technical difficulties, and she'll be joining us soon. So
Yes. That's
in
what
regards to
happens
her,
with
she's good.
Zoom. Zoom, your computer, we've been using them so much because of the pandemic. So I just be like,
Yeah.
come on, just work for me tonight, please and thank
Yes.
but she's good, everybody. And we're here, we're good. La and I are doing fine, thankfully. So what else has been going on? What you've been up to? What's been happening in your world?
So I was thinking about what you had said, and in terms of things, not working and technical difficulties, and you having had have your molar pulled out, your last lone molar pulled out, and having been swole for a little bit. I was thinking about what I saw in the shade room regards to Chad OchoCinco, having gotten engaged to Sharelle. So
Yes,
Sharelle, for
Miss
those of
Selling Pampa herself. She's our friend, like Wendy Williams would say, she's a friend to the show.
that's right,
She's
a
a
friend in
friend
our
to the
head.
yeah, she's a friend to the show, and I'm so happy. Like she did not believe it. Like she was like, "What? What are you doing? Like what's going on? Like is this for real?" Like she really legitly didn't believe it.
Well, he probably plays so much.
They do all the time, but I like them because I feel like they complement each other.
Yes.
You know, and she loves his kids. I actually happened to see a post from his daughter. Well, I forget the little girl's name, and she's so cute, but he calls her Florida Evans. Her mom is Barbie Bates on Instagram, and she was just telling a story of how her and Chad really co-parent very well together.
Really?
And she said how for, I think it was like, I think Thanksgiving or something, her daughter grew so close to Sharelle's family, her dad and his wife and everything. She booked, she didn't book her own trip, but she spoke to her mom, said, I want to go visit them. I want to be with them, you know, for the holidays. Is it okay? And her mom was like, yeah. And the family loves her. They treat her like she's their own. And Barbie Bates was just saying, I really, I think her name is Crystal. I don't want to call her Barbie Bates, but her name is Crystal. I should remember that because that's my middle name. She's like, I really appreciate how they take in my daughter and love her as if she is their own. And they treat her like she's one of the family. They call to talk to her. They have such a good relationship with her. And I really appreciate that. And I love that because that's not something that you easily could come by when you're in a blended type of situation. And she said they take care of her. She loves her. And she said, I'm so thankful for that because not everybody has something like this where she's going off to his girlfriend's family. They're not even going to be there. She's going by herself to them. And she's like, I'm so thankful. And, you know, Chad is really great. Sharelle is really great. She's like, I really, really like them. And that, like you said, it says a lot. It speaks volumes because blended situations aren't the easiest to intertwine and get into. But when you have people who genuinely care about you and your child, that speaks so many volumes to people. And I thought that
and not only that, like if the little girl lives elsewhere, it could
she's
be
in Florida. I don't know where Sharelle's father lives, but she was at the airport, so clearly she got a flight to them.
Wow.
Yeah, she was at the airport.
It means a lot because you figure like if you don't live or reside with someone, you could easily say, you know, hey, it's just not a good time, or you know, probably wouldn't be best. But no, they welcomed her, and I think that says a lot of their family. It means a lot.
Right. And I think that is just so dope and so nice to be in that type of situation. Because like I said, not everybody could have that. And little girl went on a plane by herself. I was just so like surprised. I was like watching the video and I was like, wow. And she spoke so highly of Sharelle's family. And I just thought that was really cool and really dope. And I just, you know, because we know Chad got a bus full of chilling. But it seems like his children's mothers and him and, you know, Sharelle, they all tend to get along because they just went to the Bahamas together because that's where he proposed to her. Yeah, in the Bahamas.
Oh, that's where wow.
Yeah, it was in the Bahamas. They went there. All their families, because Sharelle has 3 kids. Well, no, 4 now, right? Does she have 2 boys?
Oh, does she have? Right. She has 4 now with Ocho. Oh, the 4th is with OchoCinco.
Okay, 4 because I know she had 2 boys and a daughter, and now they have French Fry. I don't even know French Fry real name. They got French Fry. So I just thought that was really, really nice.
No, I agree. It really does say volumes about them. Speaking of children and their nicknames, so I don't know if you remember, but Keisha and Gucci Man have a son named Ice.
Yeah.
And he was so cute. And for so long, she would always write Ice Davis, Ice Davis. But I didn't realize that was the little boy's real name. His real name is Ice. Ice.
His real name is what?
His real name is Ice. Like ice that you put in a cup, Ice. Yes, but I guess because they're always blinged out, the father and the mother are always
he do be, and the baby be blinged out too.
Yes, and you know she's expecting another child, and she has got to be pushing, I would say, like 45 plus.
She has a daughter that I think is 17 or 18. Oh, she has another son too?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew she had a daughter because they gave her like a big sweet 16 or 18.
I'm pretty
something
sure.
Like that.
I mean, don't quote me, but I'm about 80% sure that she also has a son. But I do know, like you said, she has a daughter for fact, but I believe she has another son in addition to Ice. And now they're having another baby, which I tell you, if I had that money, I probably still wouldn't have another child, but I give her, I commend her, because to be of that age and have a baby, your
It's a
body
lot.
is starting to go, I mean, she
And it
keeps her
don't
body in
snap
tip-top
back.
shape.
And two,
But
she got the money, if anything, to do what she need to do. I
true.
feel
Well, you just
celebrities, when they
feel
do have kids older, they got the funds. It's sad to say, but they do have the funds to, see Dr. Curbs.
that's true. That's true. I just remember how, I felt at this with this last pregnancy, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, wow, like she's having another one. Wow.
Mhm.
I mean,
But you
guaranteed, I'm not aging myself. I am not pushing 40, 45 plus. So let's get that
No,
corrected.
none of us
But
are. We're 25 for life.
that's right. Actually, I'm 21.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to be 25 for life. I'll keep
Yes.
it like that.
I'm 21.
25 for
As my
life.
daughter says, I asked her, she says, mommy age. She says, mommy, that's not an age. What's mommy age? I said, what do you think mommy age is? 21. So I'm 21.
Oh, well,
Boy.
okay, baby. Thank you,
Yeah.
boo. But you know whose
Speaking,
baby I love? I've just got to say this quick. I think she's
ooh,
so cute. Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's baby,
yes.
Monaco. Monaco,
And,
give me life.
and her little eye.
Isn't
Her
she
eye looks just
adorable?
like her dad's.
Isn't she adorable?
Sorry, when he does that little wince, she looks just, it's funny how she looks like her mom, but she has features of her dad. It's
She's so
crazy.
cute. You
She
saw
is.
her take the French fry from him on the
No, oh
beach?
yes, on the pool, yeah, at the pool or the beach. Yes, I did.
She's adorable. And I love Mama Mai. She be narrating all the things she does. I think it's just so adorable. I'm happy
But
that
that's how
Jeannie
you
got
know that
that
she's
ending.
smitten with her grandchild.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. Like when grandparents are involved in their grandchildren's lives, it means the
Yeah.
world to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so dope. I grew up with my grandparents, so I'm an old spirit by nature.
Yes. We both are.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
one of
nice.
the wise traits.
Yeah, that's being part of the wise, the wise. So what else is
Speaking of,
going on? What else have you seen on social media?
so I actually wanted to, when you said them wise, it reminded me of the OMG girls. Have you
OMG.
that the OMG girls created by Tiny Harris, linked
Yes.
to wife of T.I.
T.I.,
the
member of
rapper.
Escape.
Yes. She created the OMG Girls, which her eldest daughter
Yes.
is in or part of.
Zani.
And lo and behold, these dolls that you, my mother, me, my husband, have been buying my daughter
Yes.
look exactly like the brand that Tiny Harris created for her daughter's group.
Yes.
I mean, from the hair, to the clothes, the look,
to the outfits, everything.
even the name. OMG, yes. LOL girls, come on.
Exactly. And I thought that was really messed up because these were young, talented young women trying to make a name for themselves. And they did have a very different look, which made them stand out from the rest, which was really dope. But to just steal someone's idea and likeness like that and not even ask or consult, can we use them for our dolls? And like you said, we out here buying Veve these dolls. It didn't even dawn on me until you sent me the link from the Shade Room, and I was like, oh my goodness, we done bought Veve the dolls and didn't even realize it.
And we're helping these people make money off an idea that was stolen.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say those dolls are so cute.
They are very cute.
To reap, what's the word? To reap the benefits of a stolen idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not cool. I really do hope that Tiny wins that case,
because
that was outright theft. I mean,
that was.
There's pictures side by side line up images of her daughter wearing a particular wig and a dress, the doll wearing a dress of the same likeness and hairstyle and color hair of the same likeness, other women in the group or other girls in the group, same thing. That's not right. And I wonder if, and I'm not saying this for fact because I do not know this for fact, but I wonder if it's somebody that was formerly of their camp, because
you never know. Sometimes you got to be careful who's in your inner circle. Not everybody in your inner circle really genuinely, I should say, has love for you. They're just looking for a come up from you.
Exactly. It's just a coincidence. I mean, yeah, you can go and Google images, OMG Girls, and find images, and I guess just recreate from those images.
Right.
But it's just too much, in my opinion, of a coincidence that these dolls look exactly like these girls.
Yeah.
I feel like it's someone of their camp. And
I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that it was someone of their camp who actually went and put out that information, and who went and who's trying to get money off of their likeness. I wouldn't be surprised. And that's why it's important you know who's in your circle, because not everybody who smiles in your face got your best interest at heart. And I saw Snoop Dogg posted a really nice picture, and I really loved it, of him and his friends that been with him since day one.
Really?
Like over 20 something years. Same faces, same. It was just so nice to see, because today people will use you for what they could get. And then once they get what they wanted, they leave. They're not true. And, you know, I always believe in having a very small circle. I could count on one hand the people I let into my world, legit.
That's so true.
And, you know, sometimes you think it's a loss when people no longer rock with you, but sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, because they didn't really genuinely care about you. So it's not really a loss. It's a blessing, because their intentions for you weren't pure. And, you know, you have to always remember that, because I appreciate the people I have in my circle now, where I'm currently at. Like, I know they got my best interest at heart, and they genuinely care and want to rock out for me heavy. And I love that. Like, Dem Wise Girls, like, you know, yeah, we're family, but we're friends by choice, because we don't have to be as close as we are. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that we are, you know, close the way we are. We talk to each other. We have each other's back. Yeah, I can mess with you, but nobody else can mess with you.
That's right.
I don't play, you know. I don't play when it comes to them. So I just really, you know, appreciated Snoop Dogg posting that picture.
No, that was nice. You know, you had sent me something, I guess like a month or so back, and it was of a gentleman who is, how do I say, a motivational, like, self-help speaker.
Yeah.
And he was saying something to the fact of, you know, we don't allow people to disrespect us. We don't tolerate disrespect. We X them out of our camp.
Yeah.
But it's our very selves that allow us to disrespect ourselves.
Yeah.
And we have that self-talk of that we're not worthy, that we can't do this, that we'll never aspire to do this. And that's the problem. The problem is that we allow ourselves to knock ourselves down. So even if we get the strength to X those folks out, like you said, sometimes it's a blessing that they're no longer with us.
Yeah.
But we learned something from them.
Yeah.
But then we're stuck with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking well of ourselves? Because it starts with us. And I know you always tell me, you always say, Lie, you can do it. Lie, you got this. And I appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, Jada, I appreciate that, because a lot of times I do self-sabotage. But I
think we all do. I self-sabotage. It's funny. I motivate everybody else, but I will self-sabotage myself and be like, nah, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not rocking. But when you see potential in people, you can't help but say, you got this. You are capable. You know you could do this. And it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm in the profession that I'm in. I just see things in people. I see dopeness in people, and I want them to see it too. Like, you see, like, I see greatness in you. I see your dopeness, and I just want you to see it. I want you to get excited talking about it. I want you to be happy and be like, yeah, Jada, this is what I'm doing. Did it? I want you to see what I see. And sometimes you can't see those things in yourself. Other people see it before you do. And I that's why I'm the way that I am. I try and motivate everybody around me, everybody in my camp.
This
I try
is
and motivate
true.
everybody in my camp. And
But
let
you
them
a
know that
real
they
one. You're a real
can.
one.
Thank you. I
You're
try
a
to
real
be.
one.
I try to be. I'm going to say this, and I've never shared this with anybody before, and this really, really bothered me.
Well, time out. You know, you're sharing it with the whole world.
I'm sharing it with the whole world, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm in a place where I could do that. Somebody who I thought was legitly my friend said something to me of the effect of, I would do much better in my life if I didn't think that because I do for people, they have to do for me too. And I'm going to tell you that that really hurt my heart, because at this point, now you're talking about my character as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I've done things for people on the low. I've done things for people where I didn't have it, but I did it because I genuinely cared, and I see something in you, and I want you to get to that place where I see where you're at. So I never do anything for a look. I do it because I genuinely care. And I read a quote, people like me take things really personal because you did things out of genuine care, out of kindness, something to that effect. It didn't say that per se, but that's what it was pretty much saying. You do things because you genuinely care about people. It's not because you're doing it to get a look or to just do, right. You do it because, like I said, I see things in people. I see greatness in you. I see you being dope. I see you're a dope mom. I see you're a dope person, period. And I'm not just saying that because we blood. I'm saying that because it's real. And I speak that with my family, with my friends, my brother, whomever. I see you being a really amazing person. And I want you to get there. I want you, if I could help you get there, that's just me being who I am. I just like to help folk.
I have to say this. You are a dope, amazing person yourself. You know why?
Thank you.
Because so many women out here want to knock another queen's crown to the side, but instead you fix it and you help me hold it. So thank you.
Thank you.
And I want everybody to know that this is an amazing queen that I am so glad to call my co-host. And I know Nelly would feel the same way.
Thank you. And we feel the same way about her too.
Yes, we do.
This is a whole Dem Wise, and not just these 3 wise girls.
Yes,
we always said there are more, and we feel the same way about them as well. I love to see everybody win and do amazing things and celebrate them doing amazing things. And I feel like we don't celebrate ourselves,
whether it be engagements,
exactly,
whether it be business,
exactly. I feel
business,
like don't. I feel like sometimes we take it as being self-centered. I know for me, that's why when I win, I don't even tell people when I win. I just do what I do. I put out there maybe, but that's it. I just do it. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. But everybody is a winner in their own way. Like sometimes you just have to see your dopeness for what it is and know that you are dope in your own way. Never let people take your crown off. Never let people make you feel a way about who you are, because sometimes they do that because they don't like who they are. And that's what it comes down to.
They don't like
who they are. So they're trying to tear your crown down because in the mirror, they don't like what they see. And if only they saw what you saw, you seeing dopeness, you want them to see that dopeness too. And there's no need for us to take off each other's crowns and not show each other that we dope. We all have it, but in different ways. And that's okay. If we were all the same, the world would be super boring.
It would
be. We're not all the same.
So Queen, I say this. Continue being you, continue giving, and continue wearing that crown.
Because thank you, Queen. You're Queen. Thank you, Queen. I love you, Queen, and I love talking with you and chatting with you. We have to go and get ready for our work week, back to the hustle and bustle and the grind. But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And we want to do this week. How about you guys shout out some queens in your life? Post
And
them,
kings.
tag them, and kings. Yes, fellas, we're not going to leave you out. Post and tag the kings and queens in your life and show them some love and let them know that you love them no matter what, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, that you got nothing but love for them. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week with Nelly with a brand new episode of Dem Wise Girls. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like us on Facebook and please subscribe to our YouTube page.
Hit that like.
Us. Make sure y'all hit that like button because we're out here. We just want to continue bringing amazing content to all of you. So we thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next time on a new episode of Dem Wise Girls. See you, kings and queens.